Hey guys, Link there of Time 550, and so today I'd like to show you guys how you all can dump your switch keys. Now this is basically what gives you your keys.txt, which you can then change into a keys.dat or keys. Whatever you need. Keys.bin, whatever. So either way, what you want to do is download the two things in the description. One is this zip file, and then the other one is Python, but I'll get to that in a minute. So before you download and install Python, just wait on that. So you want to go into the PC tools folder, and then drag out these two folders. And like I said, I'll get to Python in a minute. But yeah, so inside of Tegra RCM Smash, what you want to do is put your switch into RCM mode. And if you don't know how to do that, watch the video I've linked in the description. And take this one at the top called Keys.bin, and then just drag that over to that. And then I'll meet you guys back on the switch. Okay guys, so now on your switch, you're going to be presented with a QR code and then a list of all this stuff up here. Basically, what you want to do is scan this with a phone or laptop or whatever, and basically this will give you all of the keys to your switch and all that. So yeah, that's basically why we did this. Also, it makes it a lot easier than just writing all these down individually and, you know, all that sort of thing. So this way also, if there's any letters or numbers like O's and zeros that'll look similar, then, you know, then there won't be an issue with that. So anyways guys, I'll see you guys back on the PC. Okay guys, real quick, I wanted to mention that if you get a red screen, instead of like the blue box with the QR code inside of it, if you get a red screen, then that means that it failed and you're going to have to try again. Or if you get any other color, then just try again until you get that blue screen there. So basically just try to go for a blue screen if you got a red screen or whatever. Okay guys, so now that we're back in the computer, basically you want to put your switch back in RCM mode and use the second payload, which I'm showing here, and then just drag that over. And I'll see you guys back on the switch again. Okay guys, so now that you're on your switch, now that we've got the payload onto it, what you want to do is press the volume down button once to get to the tools section. And then you want to scroll down 2 times with the volume down button to get to the option under full where it says dump eMMC boot. You just want to hit the power button on that and then wait for that to finish. Okay guys, so that one's really easy and quick. As you can see, it only took 4 seconds. But basically now what you gotta do is press any button, and then now you want to go down to where it says press the volume down button once under the GP partitions, and you want to hit dump eMMC sys. Now this one will take a while, so be prepared to wait. Okay guys, so now that that's done, what you want to do is once again pretty much press any key to exit. And so now we have our switch's keys. Basically these are a lot of the main keys that we're going to need pretty much for what we're going to be doing. So yeah, now that we have these, I'll see you guys back on the computer. Okay guys, so now that we're back on the computer, what you want to do is now download and install Python 2.7, the latest version. However, it does have to be the 2. Whatever version. It can't be the new 3. Version. And basically follow exactly what I'm doing here. So at the bottom you should see this red X, and what you want to do is click on that and hit the second option. And then basically make sure you choose that one, because otherwise if you don't, then it won't work. So just hit next, and then basically once you do all that, then just wait for that to be done, and then once it's done here, we can just click finish. And then now after we do that, basically go to your SD card, and from when we dump these files, you want to copy over the boot 0 and then the one with a really weird name that ends with a main. And then now you want to drag the hack tool folder straight to your desktop and copy these files into it. And then now that these files are in here, basically what you want to do is rename them so that they have a .bin at the end. This part is very important, so please don't forget it or just skip it, because you will need to do this. So make sure you do that to both of them, add a .bin to the end. Okay guys, so real quick, one thing that I almost forgot to do is basically drag the keys.py into the hack tool folder, because otherwise this next step won't work. So that's why I kind of had to cut it in the middle. Okay guys, So now what you want to do is go down to your search bar, type in CMD, go to command prompt, and then right click it and hit run as administrator, and then just basically hit yes on that. That's a pretty important step, so you don't want to miss that. Then now what you want to do is basically type in PIP and then put a space, and then install, and then put another space, and then type in LZ4, and then just hit enter. And then basically this just installs a, I guess, extension thing for Python. I'm not entirely sure, but basically it is needed to do this, so you will have to do this part. And it doesn't take too long, as you can see now it's done. So now what you want to do is type in CD, but before that, first go to your hack tool folder and then go to this bar at the top, and then just copy that, and then now type in CD into command prompt, and then just paste that in, and then hit enter, and then now we're inside that folder. So now all you have to do is type in Python, and then put a space, and then keys.py, and then put another space, and then now basically we're going to have to go back to that QR code that we scanned earlier, because basically it gave us just a bunch of text. So basically I sent this to a good friend on Facebook, but yeah, basically what you got to do is just copy the one that says SBK, and then just paste that in, then put another space, then copy the one that says TSEC, and then just copy that, and then put it into command prompt, and then once you hit enter, it should start basically giving you your keys, and all that stuff. So yeah, basically it's not that bad, it's pretty easy. It's a little bit of a long process, it's a little tedious because you have to put your switch in RCM mode twice, but all in all it doesn't take that long, and it shouldn't be that hard as long as you follow this tutorial, although this tutorial is a little specific and you gotta do certain things, so it can be a little finicky, but once you got your keys, just make sure you have a backup of them and don't share them with anybody, because it's a very important thing, because, you know, your keys are console specific. So anyways, hopefully you won't get an error message, and if you did, then you basically have to replace the SBK and the TSEC with the actual numbers that you got, or you're using the latest version of Python. Either way, make sure you got Python 2.7 so that way that doesn't happen. And then yeah, so that's basically all you gotta do. So now you got your keys.txt, you can change this to a .bin or a .dat, but that's about it. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye.